Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 806. My name is Christine and on today's episode I'm showing you some of the new core dies from Lifestyle Crafts. Today I am showing you some of the new core releases from Lifestyle Crafts, and that means that these dies are going to be around for a while. However, if there's any you see that you want, I would suggest getting them before they sell out, because then you have to wait for the next shipment to come in. So anyway, I am starting here. This is a little envelope type pocket die. You have your main part, and then you have this little insert for on top, and then this little piece you can wrap around. So of course I've made one. I have used the Carta Paris Girl collection for all the samples today. So here is the little envelope I made. Gemma's birthday is around the corner, so I've been preparing and making some little gift wrapping for her. And so then this is the back, and it just slips in like that, and you have yourself a great little pocket. This is great for gift cards and different things like that that you might be giving, or even to put a card in there. You can even use this piece instead as an actual little card and slip it into the envelope. So that is a really cute envelope that you'd be able to use for many occasions. Next we have a set of the doily punches. They're called punches because it's the exact same shape repeated. So instead of having to cut one at a time over and over and over, this way you can cut 6 of the big ones or 7 of the little ones out. As well with the long punches, they also give you the individual dies. So if you only do want to cut one, you have them here good to go. I have some here that I cut and didn't use just to show you what the big one, the circle actually cuts out, so you can have the circle as well. And then the little one is like that, just so you can sort of see them on their own, what they look like. But of course I have a project to share with you. So I decided to just make a little grid. I had this square box and I just layered them on like that, and I just thought that looked cute on the front of a gift like that. And again, you can change these to Christmas colors, Easter colors, spring colors, Halloween colors, whatever you'd like, and make the same design, but it would look completely different for whatever you are celebrating. Okay. Next up is this die. This is a new rosette die, and it comes with the little circle that you can put on top or down below underneath it. And I decided to do it on a gift bag. And so here's my rosette, and what I did is I took one of those little doilies that I just finished showing you, and I had put my circle, I cut the little poodle out, put it in the middle and then on top of my doily just to dress it up a little more. And then you would use the other one underneath just to keep your rosette from popping up. I've made rosettes like this in the past, in past videos. So this 4x4 die is a little 5-side pinwheel. You may not see it, but I, of course, have my finished project to show you. So these are cute because they're small little pinwheels. So I grouped 3 together here on the gift, and then I just used some washi tape in some similar colors just to put it across like that. And then this is a die I'm going to get to shortly. I'm going to tell you about that one. But here you can see how cute these little pinwheels are. They'd be a great size for a card, a greeting card. Or if you have a smaller gift, one in the middle, a lot you can do with these cute little pinwheels. Okay, then we have here some more punches. These are some scallop squares. We have some smaller ones and larger ones, and again our 2 individual squares. And this time I just made this simple tag that can be added to a gift. And I just layered the squares up on a piece of the paper, and I'd adhered it to an actual tag. So this could be like a pretty side, and then you could write to whoever and whatever the message you want here on the back. But these little squares are always useful for so many different projects. And then in this 4x4 we have a doily. And when you cut it out, it looks like this. So what I did is I took that 4x4 doily, then I took one of the larger sized doilies from the punches earlier, and then the circle from that doily. And I just cut the little poodle again and layered them all up. And then here, this was a strip from the piece of paper. So you can use your paper like this instead of ribbon around your gifts as well. So I'm just going to move a few things out of my way. So I also got the new Genius mat from Lifestyle Crafts. This is to replace the cutting mats that you previously had. These mats can be used in your Epic. They can be used in your Sizzix Big Shot, in your Cuttlebug. If you have the Vagabond, they're made so they can be used through so many things. You get the cutting mat, and then there's also an embossing mat, which is a little thinner, so you can use with your embossing folders. And when you do buy this, you get a set of dies like this. So that was that die I showed you earlier on that gift. So it's an exclusive set. It only comes with the cutting mat. So you figure this set alone would be a $24 value, and the cutting mat's $50, so it's a good deal. And of course, when you use our promo code SCRAPTIME, you get 20% off everything, including the cutting mat if you choose to buy it. Now, what makes this cutting mat so great is if you ever had the original Revolution, the metallic mat here, it was magnetic. And so they have now made this one magnetic. And so you can put your dies down and they're not going to move all over the place. So I'm going to cut a few. And when I'm cutting out dies, what I like to do is I'll take the die I'm going to cut, I put it on my paper, and then I cut around it. So then it's going to cut a bigger one. Cut this one. So I love being able to cut a few dies out at once. That's the great thing about these bigger mats. So I'm going to move that along. And with this mat here, you can see it's really strong. It doesn't bend much. And you can use either side. And it's almost like a self-healing type mat. You can see, you may not be able to see, but there's indents from my last cuts. But you can flip it over, but it's not that thin mat that's going to all curl on you like the instant you use it. So that's the really great thing about this mat. I'm going to get my Epic 6. And Lifestyle Crafts also came out with a new cutting machine. It's a longer base, more similar to the Sizzix Big Shot sort of look to it. So you can check that out as well. And if you do decide to buy the new cutting machine, you can get 20% off it as well. So now we have all our little shapes all nice and cut. And then if I want, I can layer them up, make a little shape. I didn't really pick any specific ones for layering, but you get the idea like that. So I am very happy with the new Genius cutting mat. Having just that magnetic in there helps hold everything in place. And I like how thick this is, so it's not going to fold and bend like mats have done in the past. And don't forget, as I mentioned before, when you use the promo code SCRAPTIME when you shop at lifestylecrafts.com, you can receive 20% off all your purchases, not just what I'm showing you today. But those are just a few of the new core die releases for this fall from Lifestyle Crafts. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you the Lawn Fawn Dewy Decimal Collection. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.